What's going on, Schmoville? It's time for our review, non-spoiler, of Deadpool 2, and David Leitch directed this
Hey,
one.
there you go. I just told you that off camera.
Yeah,
Ryan
I was going to
Reynolds
say Robert Leitch or Robin
is
Leitch.
the star of Deadpool. He is Deadpool. He embodies everything about Deadpool, and you know that from all the marketing materials we've seen from the first movie and the second movie. Second movie's here. Liked it. Didn't love it. Didn't think it was as good as the first one. It is so damn funny, and then everything else is just a nice bonus to this movie. I laughed a whole lot. The action is thrilling, and Ryan Reynolds is he's note perfect as Deadpool once again.
Great performance by him once again. I agree with you. There are a lot of laughs to be held. I actually thought there was a little bit more story development in this one, but one of the things that But I did like the movie a lot. One of the things that bothered me is I know that the whole point of Deadpool is the meta kind of fourth wall thing.
Too much for you?
A little bit too much.
Okay.
A little bit too much.
Okay.
But I did think that it sucked me out a little bit. But I thought he was good. I thought the newest addition to join this team that I liked the best was Domino. The Domino.
Zazie Beetz.
She was fantastic, and I thought that she was a standout. The X-Force team, the way that they set all of that up, and then leading into this new mission. Basically, the breakdown is that Deadpool has continued on with Vanessa, and things start to happen, and now he has this new mission that he needs to now do because this little kid comes into play, and everything changes.
Who I really like too, Julian Dennison from Hunt for the Wilder People, amongst other movies. He's really good in this movie too. And then you have the factor of Josh Brolin coming in as Cable, and he's disrupting things. Cable, as we know from the comics, from the future. He arrives in the time of Deadpool for his own reasons, and to watch those things kind of team up. The story here to me, like the first Deadpool was pretty much just kind of a weirdly told origin story, which I was fine with. Here, I didn't get a whole lot out of this story. I got a lot out of the heart that we saw from this movie, surprisingly. And a lot of the reason why there is heart in this movie at all is the relationship between Deadpool and Vanessa. I think, once again, Miranda Baccarin, I believe is her name. She is so good as Vanessa, and their chemistry, it takes a lot of different twists in this movie, and I like what it did.
It's the pulse. It's the heartbeat of this entire through line of Deadpool. And I think you're not wrong. I think there's a lot of beats that are repeated from the first movie, some of them that work, some that don't. Something that doesn't work at all for me that I thought fell flat every single time he was on was TJ Miller. TJ Miller missed big in this movie. It was like just every crickets for the entire movie because he was just doing the same thing he did last time. But then there's other stuff that was brand new that worked tremendously. There are moments that I don't want to spoil that there's like people holding their sides laughing the whole entire time, and I was worried that it was going to turn into just a straight out comedy, but it didn't. To me, it felt more of like an action film with some comedy, with a lot of comedy in it. But I liked what they did. I thought it was a worthy sequel. I'm going to go 3.75 out of 5.
We might tie. See, the strength of this movie to me is the fact that it doesn't need a good story, or it needs a capable story, and that's it. Because Deadpool, it does a very smart thing comedically where it makes fun of itself as much as it does anything else. So that means that if you make fun of yourself enough, you can take shots at anybody else, because I'm crapping on myself too, in addition to other comic book movies, other 20th Century Fox properties, all these things in pop culture. So it just works on that level. It didn't quite get to the next one for me, but I had such a ball watching this movie.
It's fun.
I'm going 3.75 too.
Right.
Now I want to hear from y'all. Comment right now and let us know. Are you excited to see Deadpool 2? Do you already buy your tickets, or is it one of those things you roll up to the theater and you're like, you're sold out, I guess I'll go see the book club?
And make sure you check out Shudder. It is a horror streaming service. Mark, what are you going to check out?
Oh, dude, so you get all these horror movies, thrillers, suspense. It is human curated, which means that they really pack a nice punch. There's a lot of different categories of scary movies you can check out. I love scary movies. We're going to get you started on some nice 80s fare. They have an 80s kind of throwback section. Get your Hellraiser in there, your Prom Night 2. They even have original series that are debuting on Shudder. So there's a whole lot of good stuff. Y'all can go check it out for free right now. Just go to the link in this vid's description. Very excited about Shudder. I've been a fan for a little bit, and you're going to be a fan too. I'm going to get you. You're going to get some horror movies.
Well, it's free. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, show it to the kids.
All right, and also check out stuff over here. You want to see some more reviews? Well, we got solo review coming up pretty soon, so check that out. Harloff and Ellis is a list over there. And then you like this shirt? Well, you can get it, and everything's going to be on sale starting tomorrow. So by the time you watch this, maybe it is tomorrow. Go and buy a shirt.
You know where you are?
Rough now, Snilly.